At a hand. Look, I'm Tua. Sorry, you can start anytime. This is what his fingers look like, though.
Small talk.
God damn it, Brenton. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Small Talk, the show where we talk about absolutely nothing important. My name is Sean, and Dylan is out on vacation, but I am joined today by Brenton and Eddie Money Mendez. How's it going, guys?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah, it's going well.
So, Dylan's on vacation, but we're going to try to hold it down here today. What do we get new this week, guys?
Well, I got the, it's the 2-pack for the Spider-Man Renew Your Vows from Hasbro. And this Spider-Man, he looks fantastic. I really like the way he's done. I think he's the most classic version they've done in a long time. And he comes with a great set of hands. So he has 2 thwipping hands, 2 fisted hands, and then you get the wall-crawling hands. So it's nice that you get 6 pairs of hands. And then you also get this pretty decent head sculpt.
Yeah,
and the I gave the Spinneret, which is the Mary Jane, to my daughter, so I don't know where she's at right now. But she also comes with like 4 sets of hands and an alternate portrait too, an unmasked head sculpt. So I think this Spider-Man is perfect for Spider-Man. That's really why I wanted this thing. I think this captured him amazingly well.
Is this your only Spider-Man that you have at like 1/12?
Yep, for now. Oh, no, I lie. I have the original Mezco one.
And does he have like I can't tell, does he have like the lines, like the black lines in between a suit?
In between a suit?
Yeah, right there. Like on the chest.
Yep.
Like sculpted in, you mean, or what?
Yeah.
No,
they're
they're all
not
painted
sculpted.
on there. Spider-Man's judging you. But yeah.
What about you, Eddie?
I got a bunch of stuff. It's been a while since I've been on the show, I think, so. Whoa!
What's up, Dean?
Dean?
What up?
Oh, man.
It just got
Sorry,
better.
I was running late today.
That was a
But-
Peter Tingle right there.
I know, it tingled so hard he fell over. So.
Yeah, so my birthday was a couple weeks ago, and I got some stuff. I know we don't traditionally talk about Funko on this show, but I'm a big Hercules fan, and Hot Topic had this Hades and Pain and Panic villains. It's like a villains diorama line that Funko's doing, and it's got I don't know if you can see Pain and Panic in there, where Panic is like kind of stabbed into Pain's butt. But this is like one of my favorite Disney movies, so I picked that up with like a discount at Hot Topic. My brother got me this Hot Wheels set. It's the Razor Crest, but look at the box that it comes in. Like, the packaging is sick. I don't want to take it out because it's so cool, but it's
As you continue to open it.
the outer box. That's the outer box. This is the inner box.
Oh, yeah,
It's
the pram thing, or whatever. What is that called? No,
is
it's
it
not
called
the pram.
Cantono, or where it holds the Beskar?
I mean,
And
it's
then-
just a rice cooker, but yeah.
Wow, seems racial.
No,
And
that's
you
the
got,
prop they
That's
use.
it's literally what it is.
That
That
seems
rice
racial
cooker
that you
does
would have
not
seen
look
as racial.
Like this. Just so
That
you-
is grade A for packaging, though. That's fantastic.
But it's like it's a Beskar edition, so it comes with a little piece of Beskar that's actually the stand, and then
Oh, cool.
the Razor Crest itself is like designed like Beskar with those little
Wavy.
waves in it.
Is that like a park exclusive or something? I've never seen that.
It was a like a online exclusive, like
Okay.
to their store online or whatever. My brother
cool.
is like big into those Hot Wheels, so
Oh, wow.
he got me one of those. And then Adriana got me a model kit. I'm a big Digimon fan, and this is a Magnamon from Digimon Adventures, I think this is. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I want to get into building more model kits. And then I picked this up the other day. I know this is more bricks and brews, but Target doesn't have very much
Nice.
Lego sales very often, and they had a spend 50 you get a $10 gift card. So I did that, and I got the Mandalorian and one Starfighter. So I might
I'm
build
just-
that before the next bricks and brews, though.
I'm still
Just
stuck
'cause-
on Adriana getting you a Magnum.
Wow.
confident.
Oh my lord!
Clip
Jackass.
that.
And then
That
I
will
got
be next
this
show.
this Halo figure. I did not play the game that this came from because this is like this is
George?
Reach, right? Or
Yeah,
is this
Halo
Reach?
Reach.
Yeah, I didn't. I stopped at 3, so I know you and Zach say that Reach is really good, so I got to
Reach
give
is
it a
pretty
shot.
good.
Maybe go back and play it, but
It's on
I
the Master Chief collection.
yeah, I got to get that.
I want to say it's updated, not like remade or upscaled, but just updated a little bit.
Yeah,
So the graphics aren't as old as they used to be. I have it on my
Yeah.
PC. Me and my sister played through it. It's good.
I gotta get it back into gaming because I haven't played anything in a while. But
Elden Ring.
oh yeah, I know you've been into that. But this figure, it looked really cool. Like something about his armor and like how bulky he is, and then like the paint looked pretty good. Because like most of the figures are just one plain color with a little bit of weathering. This guy's got like different colored armor and stuff. So I wanted that.
That looks cool.
And then he had the grenade launcher and the backpack, and he's looks really cool, but he's so heavy that the diaphragm joint is a little loose and
Yeah.
the legs are a little loose. These are okay. They're still $20, so I like them. Like they haven't gone up, but they're a little
I
yeah.
have the same problem with my Arbiter.
I need the Arbiter.
This thing's fucking sweet. Like, on that aside, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, are those
It's a cool
McFarlane?
line.
Is that what?
No, Jazzwares.
Jazzwares, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get some of those. You know, just I'm not doing the whole line. I just pick and choose Spartans mostly when they come out, and I need an Arbiter too. But that was pretty much everything I got for the
So
last
you said
couple
you were
weeks.
gonna start picking up more model kits?
Yeah, I got I got that Magnamon, and then she also got me Garurumon, which is from the original Digimon.
And
That
you're just
hasn't
gonna
come in yet though.
You just gonna stick with Digimon, or are you gonna go out somewhere else, or what?
I do Digimon, and then I have Zoids.
Oh, I love those.
Nice.
Those were good model kits back in the day.
They're really cool, but don't touch them, cause
Yeah.
you fucking touch them, pieces fall off. Like I glued a lot of the pieces on mine. But I think just that stuff right now, Digimon and Zoids.
Are they still the ones that have the little crank engine or the little mechanism?
Nah. I have
Not
one
anymore?
of those that I found at a secondhand shop a while ago for like $20. It's old. It doesn't
Yeah.
have all the pieces, but you can crank it and the legs move.
My brother, he had like the at least the solid team, like that original team.
Yeah.
The one I remember the most is like what was it called? The White Liger,
Yeah.
I think. And then
Yeah,
what was the blue
Liger
one
Zero.
called? Do y'all remember?
The
It's
blue
like
one
a
is the
wolf.
Shield Liger. Oh,
I
the
was gonna
wolf
say
one?
they're
Was like he had like an orange like helmet cockpit.
Yeah, that's the Shield Liger, right?
Okay.
Blue or blue Liger.
I never
or
got
whatever.
super into it. I just kind of like the model kits, just the way they were built.
Yeah, I think doesn't the kid start off with the blue one and then he gets the white one later?
Yeah.
or something
Something
like
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's all.
What
different
about you,
kinds.
Dean? Did you get anything?
I got the Black Series Death Watch Mando. I
Okay.
think this one is the one that rescues Din Djarin when he's like a little kid.
Yeah.
This is almost such a perfect figure, but they fucked up on two major key parts. First, the articulation in the knee is a single joint, which, isn't the end of the world, but they put it like too low. So his like proportions on his leg look so janky when you bend the knee. Like it's too low. So it's like what his shin breaks. It's weird.
Yeah.
But if you have a decent pose, you could like hide that with the little knee pad. It's separate, so you can move it up and down. And then the armor on the vest or the armor and the vest are a separate piece. And so the backpack can't peg in properly to the body. It's got to go through the vest. And so there's this, it's real awkward. And so it falls off constantly. I glued mine in because I don't care about reselling these things. So I'll always keep it. And once I glued this, it immediately jumped to this is a banger of a figure. I could look past the knee thing. It's so well done. I want a second one. Everything.
Well, there
about
was a
it,
whole
like,
army of them, so like it'd be a cool little display.
Yeah, which is nice because these aren't super. You could just order them right now, but Eddie, remind me the ones from Clone Wars, the Darth Maul Mandos, and then what are they called?
Damn, I just
The Commando were those?
Yeah, the Commando,
Super Commando or something.
Super Commando, but the other one, the good guy version, were almost impossible to get. I still don't own one. I have 2 Super Commandos. I have never found the other Mando for sale.
The good guy. Which one was the good guy?
It almost looks exactly
The
like
Loyalist?
this. The
Is it
Loyalist. Thank you.
Yeah.
Those people start army building, and the price fucking got stupid, and I've never found one.
Yeah.
At a price I was willing to spend.
When those were dropping, there was a Walmart out in a smaller town outside San Antonio that I would go to because my school that I work at's near it.
Yeah.
And they had the whole display still in like the boxes, you know, like they didn't even open it up yet. Took me like 10-15 minutes to find somebody to ask about it, and then they go, if you know exactly what you want, you can take it right now. So it was cool because I got to pick out like the Super Commando, and it was for a friend. Like a friend was asking for it, so I picked it all out.
Yeah, so when this went up for pre-order, I was like, fuck, this one's going to go too. So I pre-ordered this, BBTS shipped it. But I think it's still up, so I might pick up 1 or 2 more on payday.
Nice.
Because, $4 shipping, no brainer. I don't have to drive anywhere. But that's about it. I got some smaller scale stuff, but I talked about them the other day. But yeah, this one's a nice surprise. If you're interested, pick it up. I recommend it.
Well, I got absolutely nothing over the last couple of weeks. I do have some stuff coming up though. This weekend, a local guy helped me find the Red Ninja Ranger, so he has that for me. The Cat Pink Ranger, Ninja Ranger, and then he found the Herald of Galactus Thor for me. So I'm excited to get that one because that's going to go up with my Galactus. But good news on the Galactus. Shipping labels will start coming out tomorrow, and it's going to start shipping early October. So
Herald of Galactus Thor, is that the Donny Cates one?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
nice.
Well, that is it for me.
You know
but
what? Really quick, there's like a street fair coming like near me where in October, and speaking of those Power Rangers, you know how I like the Wild Force line?
Yeah.
They're gonna have the Yellow Ranger from Wild Force there, like doing autographs
nice.
and meet and greets. It sucks though, because they've only done the silver or the gray and silver Ranger, and then the blue one they announced, but they haven't done a Yellow Ranger. So like, I wish that figure was out already. I'd get her to sign the figure and I'd keep it in the box. But
That'd be cool.
I'm thinking of going there just to at least meet her. Maybe
She should have some stuff posted up. I know a lot of the Rangers they'll have their little, like, what are they, 8x10s or whatever. I don't know the frame sizes, but and then I know some of them have like little memorabilia, so you might be able to pick up something cool from the series.
Yeah, I'll probably be able to get something. I wish I could get her to sign the figure.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Well, let's check in with the chat. We got Toy Mafia, good old Brenton's here, Alvin J, Arliss, is that how you say it? I don't know.
Arliss.
Equan. Let's see. Absolute Irwin, Paul Schreiber, Dylan is here, not on video, but in the chat. Bob Dylan, and that looks like that's it. So, oh yeah, we called Equine already. So, welcome guys, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. Let's go ahead and get into the news. Nope. There we go. So, we will go through Mezco first. So Dylan helped us get some of this stuff. They're going to have their local 112 Union Gomez for $100. Was in stock but sold out. It's now sold out and up for pre-order. Now up for more pre-order, I guess. The in-stock figures, the in-stock orders will ship within the next 10 business days. The pre-orders will ship end of October, December 2022.
So next month. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll be delayed? Because Mexico, they've had a lot of delays unless they're pushing all their figures first.
They never have delays on their own IP stuff. That shit they pump out. So
especially since it's already in stock, you know they've been making them already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the accessories with this is cool. Like, I've never been a big fan of the Gomez stuff, but I think like if you're super into figure photography, all the stuff that he comes with is cool for 112 collectors. So.
Good for a lot of swap outs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's going to come with 12 pairs of hands, 14 pairs of hands with the ones that are on the body. Little Gomez like figure at the bottom. I don't remember what he's called. But a jackhammer, he's gonna have a working a construction belt, what's the mask called? It's slipping me.
Well, that's a welder's mask.
The welder's mask. He's got a hard helmet. He's gonna come with a boombox, a couple other accessory figures, and it looks like the welder's torch.
I thought that was a jump rope.
Where's the tank for the torch though?
That's a good point.
Right, it's got the connections for the tank. But
It probably plugs into the boombox. Maybe it's the boombox.
that makes sense.
And I see the gas
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
The gauge. Yeah.
Yeah, the gauge for that. But that's a good. Maybe it'll be an accessory pack. They'll be like, hey, buy some more of this stuff.
He's also going to come with a couple extra tools. So he has a hammer, some wrenches, and stuff like that too. So it's a cool figure. I mean, it's more Gomez, and lots of options. Some are hard to find, and
and their die-cast tools. That's pretty cool.
Nice. It's like Thor's hammer, Bob the Builder.
Thor's yeah.
I can fix it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like a Fix a Felix Jr., but a
bug. So the next thing is going to be RumbleCon going on September 29th through October 1st. There will be teases on the 30th and on October 1st at 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Eastern, both days as well as giveaways, games, and prizes. So definitely be checking out your social medias because I know they push some of that stuff out on there too.
I hope they put a screenshot of 89 Batman just to be like a reminder, like this still exists. This is still a thing for all those that have been waiting years.
So for Mafex, we are going to get the battle damage version, Mafex number 195, Mark 85 battle damage Iron Man from in-game for $129.99, due out in September 2023. Eddie, me and you were kind of talking about this, going back and forth with it. What do you have to think about it?
I think it's cool. I think the head sculpt looks pretty good. I think it looks really good. I'm usually not like a battle damage guy. I could care less. I like when Iron Man suits are clean and sparkly and brand new. I like the look. But with this one deserves battle damage just so you can create that I love you 3000 scene. But it's cool. I heard that the first one's a really good figure. I'm on that 3-0 bandwagon, so I'm kind of holding out for 3-0 to do an 85, but it looks really good. So I think people that, I'm sure it's like that same hot toy debate or whatever, where like you get the clean one first and then this comes out and whoever bought that clean one might be pissed now. I don't know, but
Right.
if you missed that one, then you got this one. Looks good.
How about
What do
that
you think, Brenton?
portrait? That looks good.
Yeah, I
That's
think so
a
too.
really good looking Mafex portrait.
Yeah.
Where's Dylan at? See, this is a show he should have been on to sing their praises.
I'm not,
What do you think, Ding?
I'm not really familiar with Mafex's Marvel line. I can't really think of anything that I've seen. Usually when I think of 12 scale imports, I think Figuarts.
Yeah.
I guess I really honestly had no idea that Mafex was doing these.
They're late. They're really
Yeah.
like they did
I was gonna
Infinity
say.
War. They did
Yeah.
it Infinity War after Endgame, and
Jeez,
now
okay.
they're getting the Endgame stuff out. So they've done like 4 figures from Infinity War. They did Cap, Thor. Did they do a Mark 50? I don't think they did a Mark 50. I don't remember.
I don't think they did.
Because I'm used to their Spider-Man stuff,
Yeah.
but not really like MCU specific stuff like this.
Well, they did that Infinity War Strange too. But that one took forever.
Is that the one you got?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I remember that. And yeah, I think I even said when you did like a thing, I was like, I didn't even know Mafex was doing this. That being said, I think it does look fantastic, especially at that scale to get Robert Downey Jr.'s likeness this close. I don't think it's 100%, but at 12 scale, it's probably about as good as you're gonna get.
Yeah.
That's not like just a shrunk down Hot Toy sculpt. I don't know how they do that shit. They like 3D scan it and then I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool. I'm kind of with Eddie on I like my Iron Man to be clean. It would make 100% sense to have this though. Like, I mean, the Mark 85 is more iconic for this exact moment than anything else. But yeah, I don't hate it. I just know Mafex are usually really expensive, so
Yeah.
this is probably what, every bit of like $110, maybe more. How much is it? Did you say?
It's $129.99.
God damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's really expensive for 12 scale. Equan said Mafex really turned it around. Now I believe they're better than Figuarts. I will agree in terms of their Star Wars stuff. They did a Boba Fett, some Mandos, and their QC was pretty spot on. Because before they had tons of QC issues. I've had a few Mafexes that were pretty garbage. And I was like, I paid how much for these? I think even back then it was like $80. And I'm like, that's really expensive for a 12 scale.
I think that Mafex Boba Fett was like the best 112 scale Boba Fett for a
I
long
think
time.
it still is, to be honest. Yeah. So I think if you wanted to get this at that price range, it'd probably be a safe bet.
So I have the SH Figuarts version. This was an exclusive. Comes with some like a battle stand, or not a battle stand. It was like kind of like the Rocky Rubble behind him and stuff. And the head sculpt is not that good.
Yeah.
I think this is the best likeness that they've done so far. I like the battle damage way more than what the SH Figuarts version have. And I'm the opposite of you, Dean. I always want like the final form of my figures and stuff, so I'll hold out to see if they'll do that. With a few exceptions with like Iron Man. I've gotten a couple other Iron Man stuff. But for our listeners, he's going to come with the Tony Stark head sculpt. He's going to have battle damage all along his chest. He's also going to have the Infinity Gauntlet, or the Nano Gauntlet, I should say, with the like the like little lightning effects going down his arm. It looks like they're kind of cut in and just painted blue, where there's a whole other effect piece for the the whole other effect piece for the SH Figuarts that kind of does that for you. So this is kind of cool, but I like how it goes all the way down his arm on the on this one. So that's cool. And then he also has his helmeted head sculpt, which I wish had a little bit more battle damage on it.
Yeah.
He's also going to come with an open hand. So he's going to have the open hand and the snapping hand that goes with it. And then a little less damaged head sculpt, Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt. One with a little bit more scars and blood on it. And then again, his Iron Man head sculpt.
Let me ask you this,
Yeah.
Sean. I think SH Figuarts might be the only true 1/12 scale figure out there. How does your do you have any Mafex Marvel characters?
I don't.
Okay, I was gonna ask how they looked on the shelf because I remember I got a Figuarts Star Lord and it looked goofy next to like all my Marvel Legends. So I got rid of it because I was like, I can't have this on the shelf. And it looked good comparatively. I mean, it looks better than Legends, but like, at what cost, you know? So I just stopped collecting SH Figuarts Marvel characters because I was like, it's too expensive to fill the line, and I'm already pretty full up on Legends. If I wanted to go Mafex, it'd be even more expensive now, it seems. Yep. But I wonder how they would fit into the show. I got Brenton. Do you have any Legends or no? Since you have Strange.
I have this Spider-Man Legend and then a Venom Legend figure, and I sold all my other ones. So I've kind of gotten all away from Marvel Legends.
Okay, yeah. Well, I guess Spider-Man would be smaller than Strange, right? Theoretically, he's a younger guy. Do you know how
it depends if it's movie Spider-Man.
Yeah, I was just gonna see how that Legend scaled next to the Mafex Strange.
Mafex is probably better scaled with Marvel Legends than it is.
That's what I was thinking.
Because Mafex is more 7-inch than like 1/12. Yeah. It's more of like a 7-inch line, so they probably scale a little better with Legends. I didn't have any MCU stuff when I had Mafex and Legends. But Legends is pretty big, so usually it's hard to find stuff to scale in there with them. Yeah. But I think Mafex would be close.
Yeah, Legends kind of helped me get into SH Figuarts. I did not know too much about Mafex before then until I jumped on the show and started coming on here learning about it. I've always seen them, but just never really paid too much attention or made the connection of like the two brands being kind of similar as far as what you get out of it. My thing.
Here you go. This is Mafex Venom and Marvel Legends Spider-Man.
Oh shit! So Venom should be much larger.
Well, he's slightly bigger, but not by much.
Okay, I see it.
So
that version of Venom isn't that big either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's not like the monster Venom. This is more closer like Todd McFarlane's original.
Normal guy Venom. Okay, all right. That makes sense.
But as far as SH Figuarts go, I just kind of bought the figures that I kind of really like the characters of. So like the Thor, the Cap, Iron Man. I still need to get the Star Lord that you're talking about. Probably was it the Infinity War one that you got?
I think it was Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is the one I got.
Yeah.
And then I got like Wasp, I got Rescue, but it's all from my final battle scene. So like any figure that I didn't really like from Legends, I went ahead and upped it and did the SH Figuarts.
Nice.
So the next thing we'll get from Mafex is the Spider-Man No Way Home Mafex number 194 Spider-Man upgraded suit for $104.99, due out September 2023.
I hope that means they're gonna do Toby and Andrew, because I prefer Mafex to SHF, and I don't love the cuts in the in the joints with SHF. I prefer Mofex joints, so I know that SHF is doing Toby and Andrew, but I'm kind of hoping these guys are. The price is gonna suck because they're too expensive, you know. But we'll see. Everybody's doing those two guys, so I'm pretty sure they'll do them.
I think they'd be stupid not to, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't like. Why does the head sculpt look spiky? What is that?
Yeah,
like on the like on the
texturing.
suited,
Yeah.
the suited
Yeah,
version. Yeah,
because I mean, I guess the guy did own the 6-scale one, and it does have a weird texture to it, but I think it just doesn't scale well at 12 scale because that looks like it would hurt you.
It looks like a koosh ball or something. Do you remember those?
Yeah, dude.
Doucheball.
Holy shit, that's where the nostalgia feels.
What do you think about the Tom Holland head sculpt?
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's not the best one I've ever seen, but it's not terrible.
It gives me hope if they do an Andrew and Toby. I think that they would still look
Yeah, because
pretty
the
good.
Andrew and Toby
Yeah.
sculpt on SHF was like not great. So
Right, and we'll talk about the Toby sculpt here in a little bit. They just announced it. I think today was the day where they announced it. But I know I wasn't very happy with the Andrew head sculpt too. So I have not
Toby had a
pre-ordered.
while ago. So.
But it looks like this is going to come with a web effect, and he's going to have 4 head portraits. So he's going to have the bigger opened eyes on the mask portion, some slightly closed ones, and some more closed versions, and then the Tom Holland head sculpt.
Does it say 4 head sculpts or like swap out eyes?
Swap out eyes.
Probably swap out eyes. I did
Yeah.
not get that far into the description, but it would make more
Probably
sense if they had the swap out eyes.
So have any of you had a Mofex Spider-Man before?
I had the comic ones.
Okay.
The
You know
original
what? I
release.
don't think I have. I think I always wanted to get one. What was it? Did they do
Spider-Man.
the Amazing Spider-Man?
Yeah.
I always wanted to get that one. I never did.
Okay.
But it looked
I have
really cool.
the-
I like the proportions a lot, and I just
Yeah.
never.
They did
I picked
that
up
one
the
like 4
version
times,
two.
dude.
Of Homecoming. Do you remember when they re-released the Homecoming one? I think with an updated portrait.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just know I had him shooting like a web, like he does in the one photo here, and the plastic is kind of so thin that it bent over time, so it's not as straight anymore, and it just must have been from temperature changes.
It was like you had it like it probably just fell down over time, right? Like
Yeah, it just started
droop.
to drop, which I was
Yeah.
surprising because I have Mezco still, like that one there on the right,
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and it started to like curve down and just deform.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I've had that problem. I'm getting old.
But I was gonna say the Mezco one I've had displayed like that too, and that webbing still is straight as can be, straight as an arrow.
So moving on to McFarlane, the first thing we're gonna get. This is actually updated just today. It's a Walmart exclusive gold label, Dark Flash, and he's gonna be $19.87. Currently sold out on Walmart's online store, but I think he looks really cool. I think Flash is one of those figures where there's a ton of versions of him and everybody wants them. This one's just cool from it was called Speed Metal. Yeah, it's from the Speed Metal from the Metal series. He looks cool. Move on to the DC Multiverse Black Adam 7-inch action figure, Black Adam with Throne. It's in stores now, $19.99. I think the Throne piece looks awesome. What do you guys think?
I want to see the head sculpt in person before I make a decision on that. Because I'm going to want a Black Adam something. So I gotta see it in person in order to.
Bro,
make a
the good
decision.
thing about this is that it's like 7-inch scale. So you could pick like any rock figure off the WWE line and just pop the head on it.
That's a
That's a good
point.
Like
point,
if you
man.
really were that upset about it, you could do that.
Oh, that's a really good point. Because I have seen that WWE one multiple times, and that head sculpt looks really good actually. So,
Yeah.
good point.
I just gotta see. I have to see the movie first before I be like I want this figure.
Dude, tickets went up today. I got my tickets today.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because I kind of thought the same thing about Shazam. I was like, yo, this motherfucker goofy. This movie looks kind of weird. And I saw the movie and fell in love with it. And I've never found a Shazam I've wanted. It either looks terrible, because I think back, Mattel was still making the figures, and they were awful. And then I think maybe it was Mofex who was making it. It like did it never come out or something like that?
I don't think it's come out yet.
Yeah, I still think it's not out. And then
Because it had that bubblegum sculpt, I think, where he's blowing
yeah, and then Hot Toys teased a figure, and it never came out. Nothing ever happened there. Luckily, there's a new movie coming out, and so
yeah, maybe
we'll get one from that fucking movie.
I think McFarlane just teased Shazam versus Black Adam. They showed a picture, so I'm wondering if he isn't coming from McFarlane at least.
But is that a comic one or a movie one?
Yeah,
That
I
would
want
be
the
a
movie
comic.
one because I like the actor.
I can't remember. But
What the hell's his name? Zachary Levi or Zachary?
Yeah,
I don't know how to
that's
say
it.
it. But yeah, I got to see the movie, and if I think the Black Adam's cool, I'll get it. I will say, Eddie, thank you, by the way, because I used HBO the other day to watch the superhero pet movie.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah, there's a thing at the end. I don't want to give it away, but it was. I was like,
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I think that Mofex figure did come out, Dean. Maybe I just forgot, but
I guess I did
it's
too.
on Mercari, so
Oh, how much?
like $90, 98.
That's not terrible.
It's probably the best figure of him so far.
Yeah.
Only figure, I guess. Other than that Mattel one.
Dude, those were so bad. I remember getting them and I
Yeah.
was like, what is this? You're charging how much for these? Which is crazy because McFarlane's charging the exact same amount of money.
Yeah.
And you get like a really great figure. I mean, say what you will about McFarlane. You know, the articulation could be better or whatever.
Yeah.
But like at the price point and the detail you get is pretty much untouchable, I think. Like in terms of quality sculpt or even like the material. Like this Batman, the Dark Knight
Yeah.
Returns. Like this is a heavy fucking figure. This thing's just like a solid chunk of plastic. So I think they're great value for the money. I don't know what this throne is. I don't know how much you see it in the movie. So I don't know. It's to me it's kind of like whatever right now, but
Yeah.
maybe it's cool as shit and I'm gonna want it. We'll see.
It's a great display option though,
Mm-hmm.
because I think they're going to probably come out with a hooded version. You would assume that's
Right.
coming. Well, did
I think they teased that one first.
I think
Yeah.
So,
I think you might already be able to buy that one.
Yeah. This is like the second or third one out already, actually.
Yeah. I think it was the hooded one, the one without the hood, and now this one.
Yeah.
Which is the same thing, it just has a throne, I think.
that's probably the biggest knock on McFarlane though. Sometimes their portraits are.
I mean,
not-
they're not strong. You're not wrong. But I mean, how many times have we seen a Legends come out and it's like, who's this supposed to be?
Yeah.
Or they'll come out with a version 2. Like, if you look at the Star-Lord from the first movie and to the second movie, it's like, I don't even know who this was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, the one from Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is great. And then the one came out later and it was like, oh, this one's actually even better, I think, for Thor. So it's like they're constantly getting better. But Legends are also, what, pushing $30 now?
Yeah.
Sure, you get more hands or accessories, but like, come on, like, there's no way they should be charging $30 for those fucking things.
Not even close.
I stopped buying them. I was like,
Yeah,
fuck
I
it.
agree.
I don't even look at them on the shelf. I just walk by them now.
Yeah.
So moving on, the next thing we're going to get is... Oops, sorry about that. Next thing we're going to get is Kid Flash, DC Gold Label, DC Rebirth, McFarlane Toys exclusive.
This character made me so angry.
Careful,
Why is that?
Careful, Brenton. So Dean was muted. I don't know what Dean said, but I'm sure it was close to what I was saying.
Yeah, shit. Why did he make you mad?
It's just easy, Brenton. Easy.
Yeah, I don't know how to say this in a politically correct
Don't say
arena.
that. I don't know
Anyways.
anything about Kid Flash. So.
Well, he's Wally West, so they like got rid of the old Wally West, and then they're like, "Here's Wally West."
Reboot.
Wally West was the redheaded dude before, right?
Yeah, I mean he was iconic. So Wally West was like everyone's Flash because he popped up in 1987, and then was Flash until Flashpoint hit in like what 2010, 2011.
Mm-hmm.
So
What's
like
the other-
everyone that grew up was redheaded Wally West. Like he was the Flash.
What's the other or the other Flash's name?
Barry Allen.
Maybe I should just leave it alone.
But it
say,
looks like
you
they
can put it
didn't
in
want to
private
use that
chat.
other Wally.
Well, like, aren't gingers like a pretty unrepresented fucking? So like, it's kind of fucked. Like,
What's up, vintage? What's up,
even in
Badfish?
2022, we still don't care about you, redhead. No,
Oh my god.
yeah, that's, you could say that, and you'll be okay.
Yeah, you can pick on Ginger. This-
Nobody cares.
You know what?
Everyone will
like-
join in.
This is like Miles to Peter as Wally is to Barry. You know,
Yeah,
there's
I was
the-
thinking that when you were saying, I was like, that's why this pisses him off so much, because it's Miles Morales.
Well, I mean, they took every. Did you watch Justice League the cartoon? That was Wally West as the Flash. Like he was the Flash in that cartoon.
I actually thought this was the show version, because doesn't he look like this in the show?
Yeah, that's what they based him on. Is
Oh,
more
okay.
this than.
Wait, go,
Well, it's supposed to be off of Rebirth.
go back 2 pictures. He's even doing a flipping hand in that picture.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
You hate
Oh,
to see
good,
it.
good catch.
Why would you have to bring that to everybody's attention? That's.
But in
You're
the
the one that said it.
yeah, in the picture he looks more like a teenager, and the figure looks more like an
Yeah, it
adult.
looks like
Yeah.
a grown ass man.
Yeah, I think this was. Let me try and remember where he was. Iris's nephew, maybe. I think
Okay.
that's how he was related. Like his dad was a villain in the New 52 that the Flash had to fight. There's
So this
Pop
guy's
Force.
going to be $19.99, due out in November. He's going to have 4, I don't know, Brenton, what do you call them? Electric effects?
Yeah, just
Is it called-
lightning. I mean,
just lightning
speed
effects,
effects.
right?
We'll call it speed effects. How's that?
Speed effects. And then he has 2-fisted, like, above the wrist hands that are going to pop in there, I guess, to be swapped out with his running hands, his straight running
Yeah, those hands aren't very good.
Yeah.
It's like the wrist peg is actually half the arm and the top of the hands.
If you see, you
dear
can see, you
Lord.
can see that line where it pops off right there on the, on the right
that's
arm,
not,
the right hand.
That's not strong. I don't know anything
what's
about
up,
this
Darth?
character, but I'll tell you one thing.
what's up, Ricky?
Every time I go to like a Walmart or a Target or a GameStop, I always look through the McFarlane figures because, like, I own. How many DC ones do I own now? I got like 3 Batman figures, or one's a Batwoman, but
The Batman are the best.
I don't even know Batwoman. I saw, I was like, this looks fucking cool. I'm buying it. Like, for $20, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy that they're so cheap.
So
Wow, Batfish,
this
how dare you?
So this just dropped earlier today. It's the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse 7-inch Robin Tim Drake red suit variant. It is temporarily out of stock, but I think it looks pretty good.
Is this from the video game, just recolored?
This is a big ass Robin. Like he's
Yeah, I know,
bigger.
this is-
He's as big as Batman in this.
Like, I feel like by the time he hit adult, he went to Red Robin.
This is Red.
I,
Red Robin. Young.
well, he wore a full face mask.
Red Robin, hit us up for a sponsorship. Yeah, because this outfit looks more like something from the video game. Is that what this is?
I don't know.
Because the
on
picture-
Is
Sure.
it Gotham Knights, maybe?
I don't know, because the picture that it comes with, his outfit is not that detailed. If you go back
Nope.
to that.
What's the name
This
of the
is
figure?
an Amazon exclusive. And I honestly don't know. I don't see where it says
the title?
what series. No, this is exactly from Amazon.
Yeah, it looks like a Gotham Knights, maybe. Or...
Yeah, because look at those shoulders. Like, it has that separation there. Like, it's kind of a armored sleeve.
Yeah, super armored up.
Right. Yeah.
The next thing we're gonna get is the Bat Family DC Multiverse Multi-Pack Bat Family 5-pack, $100. Due out in October. This is another Amazon exclusive. It's gonna come with Batman, I guess this would still be Batgirl, right, with the blue cowl and cape.
That's
Yeah,
fucking awesome.
Barbara Gordon came back in, like, the new 52.
And then Red Hood. This isn't Tim Drake. Who's the
No, that's Damian Wayne.
Damian? That's right.
Yeah.
And then Dick Grayson as Nightwing. Each have their own accessories. Batman has his batarang there, or it's the gun. What's his gun called?
His grappling gun.
Grappling gun.
Thanks,
Batgirl
Ian.
has her grappling gun. Red Hood has his hooded head sculpt, his helmeted head sculpt with a crowbar. Robin with a sword and the little ninja stars, and then Dick Grayson with his little batons, each with their card and a stand.
It's pretty
I want
savage
that-
they give Red Hood a crowbar.
Why?
That is savage.
Because Joker killed him with a crowbar?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I want that Batgirl, Batwoman, whatever her name is.
That looks good.
That new Gotham Knights game looks fucking sick, bro.
Yeah, it does look really good. It's the same as isn't it the same developers as
The
Arkham,
Arkham
games?
ones?
Yep.
Yeah. But you play as each one of these characters, I think. Same,
Yeah.
except Batman, but you can play
Yeah.
as these four.
Yeah, I think so. Now, is it the Arkham developers? Didn't they change when they hit Arkham Origins? They went to a new development team.
I think so.
Is
I
it the
don't
ones
know
that did
for
like
sure.
Arkham Asylum and City, or the newer team?
I don't know. I do not know.
So moving on, we have the gold label Batmobile vehicle with Death Metal Batman for $50, due out this year in December. I know a ton of people were hating on the HasLab because of how cheap this thing is, but still it is probably a better product. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's crazy. So you could get so much plastic for 50.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of weird, right? Because is it with the Batman and the car, or just the car?
Everything that I've seen, I thought it said with the Batman.
Okay, that's kind of fucking wild if it comes with the Batman.
Yeah.
Because the Avatar figures that he's coming out with, like just I don't know what they are, dragons.
Do y'all
I
remember
don't-
covering this Batman?
Those are like
though? I don't
50
think
bucks.
so.
Oh,
I don't think
the
I've ever seen that.
Banshees.
The Banshees.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever they are, the bird, dragon, firefly things.
And this box looks huge.
Those are like $50 by themselves, and then maybe that's a licensing thing. It probably is. I don't know.
Those are
I think those are massive, though.
yeah,
Like, I
those are
think they're
way
really
bigger
big.
than this.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you're probably right. But this is fucking cool. Whole ass vehicle with a Batman figure.
Love that's called
pretty awesome.
Batmobeast.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what the box said, Batmobeast.
Bro, honestly, like, Yeah, you could put this in so many different displays, like
Like
you
your
have a
Mad Max?
fucking Mad Max display, or yeah, like even like a. I mean, I guess you couldn't really put it in Star Wars because everything fucking hovers in Star Wars, but like you can futz it in like any background photo, like or like any shelf, really. I think it's cool. I personally wouldn't get it, but for $50, bro, and you get a $20 figure, so really it's only costing $30. Like,
Just to
Yeah, that's
stick it at
pretty
pretty
Hasbro.
sweet. And it gives me hope that they do a fucking Batmobile from the Batman.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I would fucking.
Now,
I
that
bought
would
the
be
fucking
tempting.
bike from Eddie. Like, keep it right here. This bike is awesome as shit.
Yeah, it's a very good. He did the vehicles are cool, man.
I think McFarlane keeps showing like, Hasbro, what are you doing?
Dude, 100%. McFarlane has fucking killed it last year and this year. I mean, like I said, quality to price point is just he's
Not
killing
only
everybody.
that, but how quickly his stuff comes out.
Bro, you're
Like, it
not
Drops
kidding, bro.
every week, and then it could have dropped last week, and we'll see it next week. You know, like almost like a 3 or 4 week turnaround on some of this stuff.
Well, those Avatar ones that he just put up,
They're
those are
already
like
out.
shipping in a week or 2 weeks.
There are already some here at our local Targets.
You've seen them?
Yep,
What
they've
the
been on a local Facebook page.
Wow.
I swear he has like no shipping issues,
If
no
you see those,
container
send me
issues,
pictures of
nothing,
them.
no factory
Sure.
issues.
Oh, well,
like
yeah,
he gets
yeah.
all that done.
I'm like torn on that Avatar line. I don't know if I want the 7-inch line or the little
smaller
3 and
one.
3/4.
2.3, whatever.
Yeah.
2.5.
I mean, yeah, it's tough. Because, like, if you want everything that comes out, it's going to be more expensive to get the bigger stuff. So you
And
can
those
have, like, a crazier
dragons.
display.
Like scare
Yeah.
me. They look cool, but like, do I
They
need
haunt
those
you?
dragons? They're like fucking 2 feet
I was
wide or whatever,
expecting-
3 feet.
I was
Bro.
expecting those. What do they call them? The Banshees, right?
They're
just
they're
don't know
called
why-
Ekran in
Ekran.
like their
I was
language,
expecting
but
them to
Banshees
be
in
a little
English.
bit bigger. I mean, when he did his live, those things were like huge. It was like taking up the whole screen, and then
Yeah, the 3 and 3/4 ones are a good size, but the fucking 7-inch ones are like my entire desk right here. So
Are they really? I guess was not paying
they're
attention.
fucking huge.
Anyway, the Batmobile
Yeah.
we're talking about, I think this is super cool because it opens up to other Batmobiles, like Equan just said.
Yeah,
If he does an 89 Batmobile, bro. Or like, what's the
didn't they
the
already do the
cartoon?
89 though? It was in that retro line that he did.
no,
it had
he
like the
hasn't done
Joker and
89.
the
No, that was a
Penguin.
NECA, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, was it NECA?
I
It
don't
was
think he's
NECA,
done
you're-
89 Batman.
Yeah, he's
anything.
not done it because I might have got that. So
Yeah. Bro, Batmobiles, like, yeah, that's killer. Because I would want one from the animated series. That's like my favorite Batmobile design. It's really long and like modern looking. Fucking
Yeah.
sweet. And I'm not even the biggest Batman fan, but I'm getting there. One, because these figures are fucking
yeah,
cool.
you are. You might even
These-
start liking the Dark Knight.
No,
Hey, don't go
absolutely
that
not.
far.
Yeah, you watch your fucking mouth, bro. But like, yeah, it's like, oh, these figures look kind of cool, and then I'll get it, and then like, well, like, what's this from? I'll start like looking into it. I'm like, oh, this is actually really cool. So he keeps
box
fucking
looks
pumping
huge,
out
too.
stuff like this, bro. I'm buying it. I'm telling you.
You know what? My only request from McFarlane is if he comes out with a vehicle and Batman together, I want a cloth cape on the Batman.
You are not
fucking love.
wrong.
That would be cool.
That the only reason I don't have my Pattinson Batman on the motorcycle is because of this fucking cape, bro. So you're not wrong. That and
All right,
Eddie didn't
moving
send me
on.
the
We got
hands.
some Spawn stuff coming up.
Did fucking Zach not give you the
I
hint?
think he kept it or something.
Wow, what a prick!
He asked me. I think he needed it. I was like, yeah, keep it. It's fine.
Wow.
So coming up, we got some Spawn
Oh,
stuff coming out.
bro.
Spawn
Sam and
Universe
Twitch.
Omega Spawn Mega action figure. Nope, sorry. Ahead of myself, my bad, guys. Sam and Twitch Deluxe action figure 2-pack, $41.99. Sold out on BBTS. Still available
Looking at
on
his face,
Entertainment Earth, though.
Well,
I think it's just pre-orders, so
oh,
and then
okay.
it's due out in November.
Well, when I said Sam and Twitch, and then you started saying something else, I was like, "Am I fucking that wrong?" I was like, "I thought it was a pretty decent spawn."
No,
thing.
I had it labeled, and then my computer freaked out on the show sheet, and I lost my spot.
I was like, I just made a fool of myself. Yeah, dude, Sam and Twitch, bro.
I don't remember Sam looking like that though. When I saw
No,
this,
Sam was more of a kind of portly.
I
Not
remembered
so.
him more of like that detective from Batman the Animated Series
Yeah.
that never liked
Yeah.
Batman. What's his name?
Isn't that Harvey?
Yeah,
Is it Harvey?
Bullock. Yeah, maybe
Bullock.
it's Harvey Bullock.
Harvey Bullock.
Yeah. That's what I remember him looking similar to that.
Yeah, he was like he had like a big old gut. Like
Yeah.
they nailed the Sam or the Twitch, but yeah, Sam almost
Yeah.
looks like a.
He looks like something off of what's that? Sin City.
Bro, I was
like-
about to
what's
say
his
the
name?
same fucking thing.
Yeah.
More like
Holy
a Marv.
shit.
Yeah, he looks like Marv.
Yeah. Marvel's cool. God, that movie rocks, bro.
Yeah.
So the next thing we'll get is the Spawn Omega Spawn
It's a
Mega
Balrog.
action figure for $52.99. Sold out on BBTS, but is still available on Entertainment Earth. Also due out in November.
You know,
And
I
this-
can't get over how many of these McFarlane figures you're going over that you're like sold out here. Like the pre-orders are sold out. As
Oh, this is a
opposed-
big ass figure too.
Yep.
It's
that's
in a big-ass
amazing.
window box. Bro, people love Spawn. I mean, it's still
yeah.
going on today. And they've been wanting articulated Spawn figures for literal decades. So it does not surprise me at all that these are all sold out. This looks fucking cool. Honestly,
Yep.
I don't know what the fuck this is. I stopped reading Spawn a long time ago. But, like, let's just say you needed a fucking crazy looking demon in your collection. Just paint this thing up a little differently and you can fit him into, like, anything. Like a cool Mythic Legions fucking display, Fantasy Knights, like, shit, even, you know, fucking, I don't know, a cool Star Wars monster. Like, this is fucking cool. I like this a lot.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think this cape looks interesting. I'm sure it's all plastic, but it's like just grass, I guess, maybe. Just
I
kind
didn't
of
know if
weaved
this was supposed to be
together.
feathers.
Or feathers?
Or something.
Maybe like a weird fur. I don't know.
Yeah.
That
A
looks
ghillie
cool.
suit.
Oh, maybe it is feathers. Yeah, demon really needs a ghillie suit. I think it.
Ghillie suit.
What if it's
Speaking
just
of
like a bunch
ghillie
of
suits.
daggers? I don't know.
That box
That'd be
Need to do
cool.
a Call of
Dude.
Duty line.
Bro, this is going to be a huge figure. Probably what, 10, 11 inches maybe?
You think it'll be the same size as like that Violator? You remember when he did like the...
Dude, probably.
Dude, that
Because
thing
that
is
box
crazy.
right there, that's like the big figure
Oh, yeah.
box.
I wanted to get that Violator.
Yeah, that one looks great.
Dude, it almost looks like a really fucking mean version, which is saying a lot of the fucking Balrog, dude.
That's what I fucking said.
So
Oh,
the,
did you really? I'm sorry. I never listen to what Eddie has to say.
You hate this one.
I'm kidding. I love Eddie.
So the next Spawn figure we're gonna get is Nightmare Spawn action figure, $24.99, due out in November 2022.
Bulimic spawn.
I know. I love those wings though.
The wings look awesome.
fantastic.
This whole figure looks fucking cool. Again, paint it up a little different. Put it in any display. This
This
thing
looks
is
like
sweet. What
that-
the hell?
This looks like something off of that video game from Grandma's Boy. That Demonic. You remember his
Oh.
video game?
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Why does the one on the back of the box look so much cooler? Now I'm
Let me
upset about the figure.
Oh yeah, it does look cool.
And they have two gauntlets.
The legs are completely
Yeah,
different, aren't
this
they?
only has
Yeah,
one.
they're like
Like he has like those horse
like-
legs or whatever,
yeah,
or like werewolf legs.
And the thing around the neck, it should have like a red...
yeah, like a cape, like a
That
full on
does look
cape.
cooler.
What the hell? Now I hate this. Now I
Moving
don't like this
on.
at all.
So the next one we'll get is Spawn Universe King Spawn action figure, $24.99, due out in November.
This looks like when McFarlane first started doing like ideas for Venom, that they were like, no. And he was like, I'm saving this design for something else.
He's like, fine, I'll put it in my own book.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck this is. Looks pretty cool. That motherfucker's ripped.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Geekwan
Are
says
these all
McFarlane's
giant
just pumping
figures?
it out nonstop.
Are they? I guess maybe they are. Because that other demon one, yeah, those are all in the big box.
And
That's the
then
one that looks cool.
the
That one's
last
cool.
one we're going to get is Plague Spawn action figure, $24.99, also due out in November. This
Does
is
the
cool for
face
the
light
base. I love the base.
Yeah, it does look like there's a light up feature.
Does the face light up, or is that just like? Does it say Sean or no?
I'll look for you right now.
It
Yeah,
looks
the
cool.
base is cool. Because even the other one came with a different little
Yeah.
display base.
Yeah, I like
Dude,
those
all
little-
four of these have been like something I could see myself getting just because they look cool. Maybe not the
Yeah.
last one, but the first two in this one.
No, I don't see that it says that it's going to light up.
Just must be well painted.
Yeah, like you're talking about like that orange, that yellowish orange in the
Yeah.
eyes and the mouth.
Yeah.
A lot
'Cause
of
it
times
looks-
that doesn't come out too good though, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's never done that before. I can't imagine he would do it now. And it's only a $4 difference, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just like the base. I think the base could be good for almost anything, you know. The skulls with the spikes going through them.
It's nice. It gives you options. You know, if
Yeah.
you don't want to use that skull base, you have the other old style.
And then moving on to Super 7, they're going to come out with their Noah's Feratu Ultimate Count Orlok 7-inch figure due out in October for $54.99. I just feel like I think this looks great. But I think they just kind of start these companies start following each other, like NECA's Universal
so
Monsters
bad.
are hitting, you know, and so next in
I was
line,
about
you know?
to say the same thing, bro. Like NECA coming for NECA now? Or Super 7 coming for NECA now? Like,
You know,
box
the
looks
Super
amazing
7,
though.
the only
Like,
thing they
they
really
don't got
kill, in
nothing
my
on the
opinion,
boxes.
is this packaging. Like, that's where Super 7 excels.
their
it's
figures
hard
are
to take them
huge,
out of there.
though. Like, they're, like, not inconsequential, like, figures.
Yeah.
Like, the packaging is impressive because all the shit you get in it, like, it's a ton
Right.
for the... They are expensive, but not... I mean, probably definitely less than a Mafex. And you
Oh,
get,
yeah.
like, almost
Yeah, I
twice
know.
the figure.
He looks like that Nosferatu from Shadow of the Vampire. Did you ever see that movie with Willem Dafoe?
No.
I don't think I have.
Or, no, it was John Malkovich, I think, was in that. I think he may have...
So this guy's gonna come with 2 head sculpts. It looks like I can't tell. It looks like 2, but one's gonna have a hat on it. 8 pairs of hands, some with long claws, other with like just fisted hands and open hands. He's gonna come with a set of keys and a little rat. I think the only reason I'd be into this is because I'd like to see how it scales with the Universal Monsters from NECA. And then the next thing we have from Super 7 is the Universal Monsters Ultimate Meta Luna Mutant, $54.99, due out Q3 of 2023.
Oh, I thought they were doing Mars Attacks figures.
Bro. Do
That
you
would
guys
be awesome.
remember...
They would do so good with those.
You guys remember in Dragon Ball Z when Vegeta is first coming to Earth and he stops off on that planet with the bug aliens and just kills them all? That's what I thought this was. It looks just like that. It's hilarious. I don't know what the fuck this is. Look at it.
Sorry, guys, I keep going off.
Look at this thing.
Having a coughing.
That's the
attack
same
over
goddamn alien. Yeah, I don't know anything about this, but like I said, I like Super 7 stuff. You don't really got a whole lot with this guy, so hopefully it's not
No.
too expensive for the people that want it. But
Two head sculpts and a couple pairs of hands. That's it.
yeah, they look like they peg in really weird.
What's
Look
up,
at
OG
that
fan
packaging,
and
though.
Paul Schreiber?
I love the packaging. Like, I just want to buy the empty box on eBay or something.
And then moving into SH Figuarts, they announced Frieza's third form. This is just the tease. So he'll be coming soon. Dean, like what can you tell us about this? I mean, you get the really big second form, and then you get his final form. What can you tell us about this guy?
Yeah, so I want to say this is the second form, isn't it? Maybe it is the third form. Oh no, it is the third.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this. It is the second form because he does the big one. He's only in this form for like an episode.
Right. Yeah, they
Like-
said it was real quick.
And that's saying
It's
a lot in
real
DBZ.
quick. Yeah, and then he goes into the big form, and that's when he kills Krillin, and Goku
Yeah, he impales
flips
him.
shit, and then he
Yep.
finally goes into his. Yeah, so I don't know why they put him third here because that's
It's
kind of confusing.
It's too bad that they didn't come with like a pop out midsection for Krillin. You know,
Oh
they gave
my-
him they gave him the hole. You
Right.
know, they gave him like the cracked armor and stuff.
Yeah, this. I mean, it's cool, but like, unless you're like a fucking huge Frieza fan, I don't see this being necessary at all. Which was my problem with the other form Frieza, the big one, because it's priced really decently. I think it was like $90, but it's a huge figure.
Right.
And I was like, but this is like a figure I don't fucking need. I needed a Bulma. I needed a Gohan. And those are like $115. I don't need this. Do
Do you think it's lost
him?
its flair since Super then? Because like just his other form.
No, I think, in fact, Super invigorated a lot of people and also brought in a lot of people that maybe didn't watch Dragon Ball Z. You know, maybe they were too young at the time.
All I know is Toriyama was a big Aliens fan. He's like,
Yeah,
I gotta
this
use
has
that.
aliens screamed all
Yeah.
over it.
But I always loved his final form. Was always my favorite. I thought that was the most badass looking.
Yeah, Equan, I don't think the other Friezas were P Bandai exclusives, and they're like not expensive figures. Like I said, the big Frieza was $90 or something. I guess they only teased it, so there's no price point yet for this one. But
Yeah, there's
I
nothing
guarantee
yet.
you, it's not fucking more than $90.
So the next thing we'll be getting is the Book of Boba Fett, Star Wars Realization. Is it Diamio?
It's like Daimo or something. It's
Daimo?
weird. Yeah.
Boba Fett. This is due out in January 2023. I mean, I think he looks cool. If you're kind of into this line, you know, I would want a regular version first.
I feel like they should have
But-
just labeled it Star Wars Visions. Like why
That
is
would have
it
been
not-
cool.
Why is it movie realization?
Well, Star Wars Visions was its own thing now.
Yeah.
I know, but that's what looks more like it would be in a Visions thing than it does from the Book of Boba.
Yeah, I guess technically you're right, but
But they've had several of these before, right?
Yeah, there's
been
a
other
whole
variations,
samurai
like a
line.
Darth Vader. There's a Stormtrooper.
Boba Fett, Jango Fett,
Yeah.
I guess I've been
Mando,
ignorant to those.
Royal Imperial Guards. Yeah, like there's a whole samurai line. So that's why it's the Daimo movie realization,
I
which is like
dig
what
the look,
fucking
though.
movie? It's really cool. They're so cool looking. I think they did R2 and 3PO as well.
That's cool.
Or maybe they just had them on display. I don't think they've ever like released them, but they're super cool. They're not cheap, and they're like a weird scale. They're like 10 inches tall or something. So they don't scale with 6 scale, and they don't scale with 12 scale.
Badfish says Brenton got blipped.
He's not wrong.
But yeah,
Good to
it's-
have you back, though, man.
Yeah. Thank you,
I
Tony
didn't like
Stark.
being dust.
Yeah, they're such a cool, like niche little corner, but they're, like I said, they're not cheap. So like making a whole collection based off like this samurai look is like not feasible in terms
What
of
do you
doing it.
What do you call the Tusken Raider weapon?
Uh, isn't it just the gaffy stick?
Yeah.
I think that looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm
that's super
wondering
cool.
how this wood finish is going to come out right here.
I don't know. This looks
That's
really
like bone,
tempting,
right?
though.
Is it a bone or is it a wood?
It should actually just be wood.
Yeah, I thought that was all carved, and then they like heat it up to make it harder.
Okay.
Yeah, they do it on the show. I honestly don't
Yeah.
remember because they don't hurt the banthas, so it's not like bantha
No.
horn or anything. Or maybe it is. Maybe it is the horn of the bantha.
Don't they do the lizard thing, right? And he goes into like a trance.
Yeah, I don't fucking. That show is not great.
So we're gonna get the third and final Spider-Man in the No Way Home SH Figuarts integrated suit line, or integrated suit Spider-Man Final Battle Edition. It's gonna be 9,350 yen, or about $65 USD. Pre-orders go live September 30th with a release date of March 2023. It should be said though that this is a P Bandai exclusive. So if you're wanting this to complete the line of the other two, you probably should move pretty quick on this with the window that they'll probably have on it. But I mean, it looks cool. It's not my favorite of the three. I still think Toby is the one for me, and that's the one I've pre-ordered. I haven't pre-ordered the Amazing Spider-Man version yet, but just the three of these guys paired up together, I think it looks really cool. So, what do you think, Brenton?
You know what? I think it's just the way they design their figures. I don't like the way they do the thighs that attach to like the hip area.
The crotchal region.
Yeah, the way they do like that extra piece of plastic there, I just think
In
it really
between?
detracts from the look of it.
What about you, Dean?
I actually, only because I'm used to the Dragon Ball Z figures and I know how good these articulation points are. They are a little unsightly, but like the amount of range you get out of them is kind of unparalleled, which you fucking really need for a Spider-Man figure. I think they look great. The Toby sculpt is a little weird because it's all like smiling all goofy.
Right.
Like, what is that? Why?
I
Why
thought they
is-
just had announced this. Like I was reading it says like they were gonna include this head sculpt. So, as far as I know, this is a new thing.
but it's like real. It's like a real. Oh yeah, there's the little. I
It's
thought
slightly
maybe-
horrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, these are cool. I mean, if you needed if you needed this movie trifecta, and I mean, you got the Legends one. How much is that fucking thing? It's like $80,
for all three.
$90
For all three,
for all three. But it's like also like Legends, you know, like they're okay, like, but I don't know. I think if like I said, if you're going Spidey, you need all the articulation. I think these are the three to get. Until Mofex does something. But,
Well, that
well,
That's
you'll
my
spend
advice is wait for the
150,
Muffins.
180 for that.
bro, it took him how long to do fucking Endgame? You're gonna be waiting 5 years for these.
2025, here we come. Eddie, what do you think? Are you gonna pick up any of these up, or have you already, or pre-ordered?
I really want to, just because I love Toby and Andrew so much, but I don't like those hips. I don't like the way they look. I don't like the joint. I've never liked SHF joints, so they look different though. They're not the ball joints anymore. Like they look slightly different, huh? In the elbows.
I know. I just Eddie,
Mark
maybe
said-
you'd be able to answer this
What? Go ahead.
for the Toby figure.
Yeah.
Are the lenses wrong on his mask? Because they were.
I'll go
more-
back. They should be silver.
Yeah.
Yeah. They shouldn't
Yep.
be white. They should be silver.
I
So
was
if
just
they're
watching
white
Spider-Man
because they
2.
look really white there, then they're wrong.
That's
Mark says,
Pearson said
kind of
he
wish
wishes-
they were a 3-pack. I am so glad it isn't, because that's my problem with the Marvel Legends. Because I don't want the Tom Holland. Like,
you imagine that being a 3-pack? Would that be like 270?
yeah, and no one
Yeah.
would want the Tom Holland. Like, how am I going to get rid of that thing, you know? So
That's true.
I'm just, personally, I'm happy that it's not. But yeah, thanks for pointing that out to me, Brenton. Now I'm a little upset. I'll have to like paint the eyes if I do get it.
Sorry, like I said, I was watching Spider-Man 2 today. So
It
I
shouldn't
was
have
like,
the. I don't think it should have the black outlines either. I think it's just all silver. Unless in that movie it was that color, but I don't even think in that movie it was. You know.
Yeah, I haven't been able to watch No Way Home a second time, so.
Just donate it to the Salvation Army, Eddie. Arrow said.
You imagine the kid that buys that for like $5 and they get like an SH Figuarts.
So there was nothing crazy for NECA. So we will jump into small talk trivia. Leaderboard right now: Sam Gist with 1, Equan with 1, and
Oh,
Vintage
shit.
with 1.
Sorry, don't mean to cut you off, but it
No,
looks
you're
like in the No Way Home movie it was white with black outline.
Really?
So they changed it for No Way Home.
Maybe, I guess so.
Maybe that was the variation they had to do to throw them in there. So our small talk trivia is, according to a 2022 article, this TMNT Turtles blimp sold for how much money? There's a picture of the blimp right there. And your options are A, 9,000, B, 2,000, C, 1,000, and D, 8,000. Brenton, what do you think?
I know Turtle fans are crazy. I'm going to go with D, 8,000.
Are we saying now or then?
This was in 2021, an official auction sale.
Go back to the picture of the blimp. So that's like what came out back in the day.
Yeah,
Right.
that would be like 1988.
Wow.
Playmates.
89.
9,000 and 8,000 seem high. What were the other two?
2
I'm gonna
and
go with-
1,000.
I'm going to go with B, 2,000.
Okay,
Man,
what do you
those
Oh,
think?
can we go too? I didn't know we were.
We are. You're giving
can't
your guess.
win.
You won't. If you get it right, you're not getting marked down.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go A because
A?
it seems fucking crazy.
Okay, so, and in the chat, let's go over the chat real quick. Alvin said B, Badfish said B, Vintage D, Toy Mafia A, OG Fan D, Arrow B, Badfish, you voted twice. He said C. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, thanks. The answer is actually D, 8,000.
Oh,
This thing
you
went for
son of
8,000. And our winner looks like it is Vintage got in
Damn.
first.
Does-
So
he's
Vintage,
won a
it's
couple,
another
huh?
point for you.
Hey, see? Thanks for listening.
What a
Yeah,
no-no.
you know, those TMNT Toon Turtles was like my first introduction to like the buying and selling. Thanks, Equan.
You sold too quick, Sean.
What?
You sold too quick.
I know, right? That was like my first introduction to the buying and selling game, and they were unpunched Toon Turtles. I made a profit on them, so kind of kept going with it. But they're fun. They're fun to look at. The good old days.
I'll tell you what, man. Turtle memorabilia feels like all that stuff just appreciates.
Really?
Yeah, it's wild.
Okay, moving into Hasbro. So we have the PulseCon coming up here tomorrow through the 1st. So also coinciding with Mezco's con that they're going to be doing. And some of the stuff, I can barely read this, but it says 11 a.m. pre-show, 1 p.m. Day 1 live stream, 1:15 Transformers, 2:15 Power Rangers, 3 p.m. Starting lineup. So that's their new basketball line that they've kind of revitalized. We talked about those for a minute, just how crazy expensive they are. In our own
Talk
personal
about
chat.
licensing pricing.
Yeah, for real, right?
Yeah.
They got all the big names now. They all want their money. Fortnite's going to be at 3:20, Marvel Legends at 3:45, at 5 p.m. Hasbro Pulse Premium, and then at 6 p.m. access starts for the fans, and that's on the 30th. And then on the 1st, we have Day 2 live stream at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. All these are Eastern Time. 1:15 G.I. Joe. 2:15 is it Avalon Hill brand panel. And then 3 p.m. Magic the Gathering. 3:30 Indiana Jones
That's interesting.
panel. And
I
then 3:45 Hasbro Star Wars offerings. It's Hasbro panel on Star Wars offerings. Sorry, and then 5 p.m. Hasbro Pulse Premium early access, and then 6 o'clock access starts for all fans. I mean, I'm not really looking forward to.
Is the Power Rangers to see another Wild Force announcement maybe?
Maybe you can get your figure next year and you can go meet her next year.
Yeah.
I'm curious about
The
that.
Indiana Jones is cool though.
Yeah, that's a cool ad.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but we haven't seen Fortnite stuff from Hasbro before, right? This is a first?
It's been there, but they haven't, I don't think they've done a panel for it. Like last Pulse Card, I don't think they did a panel for it.
Because I thought, because Jazzwares,
their license is running out.
okay, yeah, because it was Jazzwares and then McFarlane, and then I don't think we've seen anything from Hasbro yet, so that's kind of cool.
Who did that? Because they did a Snake Eyes for Fortnite.
Well, they did. That was Hasbro.
Was it? Okay.
That was like a Pulse exclusive.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Well, didn't they do
That's
some of the
fucking
weapons?
Oh, they have.
They've done like the
You know what? 'Cause
life-size,
they did
the one-to-one
that,
weapons.
They did that Meowscles figure too. Isn't he on the site? You know what? They have done Fortnite maybe. It's like the muscular mouse dude with the bench press. I think that's on Pulse right now.
So moving on to Black Series, we're gonna get the Mandalorian and Ahsoka Tano and Grogu 6-inch Mandalorian collectible action figure.
Bro, fuck this 3-pack, bro. Go on, finish.
You mean
$66.99 due out
quotation.
January 1 of next year.
Yeah. 3 completely reissued figures. These aren't brand new. Ahsoka came with the... Didn't she come with the cloth sculpt in her single pack release?
No,
she
the
didn't?
cloth is brand new. Yeah.
Okay, so the cloth. They didn't give one to fucking Mando for God knows why.
I know. Yeah.
And then Grogu is hardly a figure. He's an accessory.
Yeah.
And you're charging $66 for this shit? Get fucked.
And he
Eat
doesn't
my
even have the
fucking
jetpack.
ass. He doesn't have the jetpack. He does have the spear, which is cool, but it comes with some weird janky
that is 3D printed easy.
Easy. So easy.
The Ahsoka looks good.
This is insulting.
In her MC Hammer pants.
Yeah, I like those.
It's oh, you updated the thigh
Hammer
armor.
time.
Thank you. Let me give you an additional fucking $30 for this.
And I can't even see how bad that Ahsoka face is in this box. So when
Right.
I
I
open
saw. It looks pretty damn good, dude.
No, but
The
you know those
face is-
errors. We were talking about it before
Oh,
the
that's
show.
right. Yeah. You're not gonna be able to to check for paint apps when you're buying them.
Equan says 3-pack my ass, 2.2 pack.
Yeah, this is fucking stupid. Now, that being said, it is an exclusive, so it's not like this. They're just putting it in stores, so it's like I guess I could kind of slide it for that, but like not by
No.
much, bro.
Don't let it slide for that.
It's fucking stupid. Like the little hook for the spear on his backpack looks dumb as shit. Like, you didn't give us a cloth sculpt for Mando. You didn't give us his jetpack, which could easily have a little peg for the spear. That would have made way more fucking sense. But you did this. And I guarantee you that fucking spear is like all flimsy, unpainted, gray plastic. Like, this is stupid, bro. It's not
Everybody's
even
gonna
like,
get theirs and it's bent.
yeah. And it's not like the Mando has like updated paint apps where it's like, oh, we used the chrome paint for this, right? We used a special paint for the exclusive version. Like, that would be cool. I'd be like, okay, they did an update to the Mando as an exclusive. Cool. Like, maybe, but still, $66 for Grogu's not a fucking figure. He's an accessory. I think you could literally buy the Black Series one for like $10. What the fuck is this? Yeah. And the one that was its own release at least came with a frog, the fucking little ball, and like a what else did it come with? It came with accessories, and it was $10. So you're putting it in here and charging $20? Get fucked.
So who do you think this is for, really? Because it's like the 50th Mando they released,
right?
Like, if you like Mando and you collect Black Series, I'm sure you already have, 10 of them in your collection. So
yeah,
is it for the Ahsoka fans, and then they're just pissed off that they have to pay almost $70?
Yeah, this is so dumb. Sorry, I had to.
So it is that time of year. We're gonna get the Star Wars holiday figures. Star Wars Black Series Star Wars Black Series Wookiee Holiday Edition available at GameStop starting on November 1st.
Is this a 2-pack?
No.
Yeah, how come this isn't $40?
That's pretty good.
Oh, I'm sorry, $46.
The next one we're going to get is the Black Series Protocol Droid Holiday Edition, available on Entertainment Earth and Big Back Toy Store starting on November 1st. I don't like any of these. I never got in, like...
I don't get them either, but people actually really like these. Like,
and that's BB-8, right?
Dude, the white C-3PO head looks like those aliens from Cocoon.
Oh, I was thinking about Crash
oh,
Test
no,
Dummy.
why did you say that? Ugh.
Yeah, I know. It's scary.
Give me PTSD, bro.
The next one is the Black Series Mandalorian Warrior Holiday Edition, Target exclusive on 11/16 of this year.
Bro, you know what's actually kind of crazy? Sans the chest armor and the... Like, all Mandos, like, custom paint their armor usually. Like, it's usually, like, really colorful. So, like, you could, like, kind of futz this into, like, a regular collection.
I just like the ugly sweater design. I think that's fucking cool.
It's hilarious, but dear Lord,
Vintage says these are crimes.
He's like the Rudolph of Mandalore.
He's got... Yeah. Not only that, do you notice his rifle is the Nerf rifle?
The Nerf.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's
funny. Yeah, that is funny.
I thought he was wearing Crocs.
Go back. I can't get it. I can't get this now.
Yeah.
I hate Crocs with a passion,
dude. It does look like Crocs.
Man, all the kids at the school have Crocs now, and they all put the little trinkets on them and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, damn.
I can't.
And then the next one we're going to get is the First Order Stormtrooper, due out on 10/25 of this year at 1 p.m. on Amazon.
I just can't believe they're still trying to hawk fucking First Order stuff.
I know.
Like,
I know.
Bro,
and now I can't unsee the Nerf gun. That's another one. Didn't they do a Stormtrooper gun too?
Yeah.
Dude, knowing fucking the way things are, like all the guns are going to be Nerf guns from now on.
They shoot darts. They're
They
not
look like
lasers
Christmas
anymore.
ornaments.
Yeah, they're sleep darts. They're good feeling rays. When you get hit, you get rush 54 you and you pass out.
Well, you can give troopers guns. I mean, they don't hit anything anyway.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And then we'll get the Scout Trooper, a Walmart exclusive, also November 1st, with Baby Grogu in there in the little satchel.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And then the last one is the Phase 2 Clone Trooper,
Gingerbread Man.
Hasbro Pulse and Disney Shop exclusive starting
Bro.
November 1st.
Fix his fucking knee pad in that photo. Like, just futz it a little bit. It's all sideways and wongos.
You know, that guy
They're
was
trying to
just
show
trying
you
get these
it can be
pictures
moved
out.
around. It's versatile.
How dare you make excuses for them? Sure.
I don't like this. I don't like the way this looks at all.
I thought you were a trooper guy.
Oh, it is a clone trooper, huh? Damn. Now I kind of like it. I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah, as much as I really don't, again, I don't like these, but like, even when they were in store, they weren't just like exclusives to places. I rarely saw them on the shelf. Maybe like one. Like, people buy these. It's
Yeah.
wild.
They get into it. And
so-
the Valentine's Day like pops that they did
Yeah.
sold out.
I believe they did Halloween. Was it last year? Or
This year. They're
they
doing
showed them
Halloween
for
this year.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
that
this year.
Wookiee.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, if you do that for like all the holidays, bro, like that could be interesting because you could do a lot of different stuff. So we'll see. Because again, these did well. Now they're also doing Halloween, so we'll see what else they do next year.
And there was not anything for the vintage collection, so we'll drop into Marvel Legends, and all that they basically had was their HasLab. Marvel Legends HasLab Engine of Vengeance for $149.99. Target backers is 9,000. Last checked, it was like 5,443. It's kind of bottomed out in the 5,000 range. I thought I saw it drop below like
How much did you say? this was?
5,300. $350.
This is $350.
Jeez.
For a second, I thought you said it was 170, and I was like, so they want 100 something bucks for the car because the Marvel Legends about $30.
Car looks good though.
$140
Car looks
for the car.
This is what I got frustrated with the car. It's just that plastic bottom, that you could find on the model kits and stuff. And they
Yeah.
just painted it like a matte black. Like, if you're gonna do that,
Yeah,
give me
they
some
paint
engine
the
parts on the
chrome
bottom.
Yeah,
the
why detail like
muffler.
the Razor Crest so much, and then you have this car, and you're just like half-assing some of the details in
Hey
it.
guys, it lights up. It lights up, okay?
You know what? McFarlane will give this to me for $50.
Yeah,
Gutted, stripped, no doors.
yeah, and probably with a fucking actual license.
You
on
think-
it. Not a? Hey, this is not a Charger.
Yeah.
This is yeah, I can't even make a fucking joke. It's so stupid.
And sorry
This
if people are saying I said 150. It is $350.
$350.
$350. The window ends on October 31st.
So
this
they
is
want
due out next fall.
They want $320 for this unmarked car.
Well,
You know
and
what I
I was
thought
saying,
was funny though? They did that. If they hit the 9,000 by the 26th, you get Robbie Reyes like in his
now you get them.
regular form. But
Yes.
they didn't
It
hit
was
it.
an early bird.
So now they, instead of getting a whole Robbie Reyes figure, you just get the Robbie Reyes head and like a hood to make it look like he's got the hood on or off. So I was like, what was the point of having the fucking early bird? Like if you're just going to give the head and the hood later. Like,
Because, and this is what I fucking said when they did the Razor Crest. They have already done the work on this figure.
Yep.
They don't need you to fund it. They already did it.
yeah.
Like, if it's like, oh, well, we didn't make it, so we'll just kind of scooch the line a little. So you don't get a whole figure, but you get the head sculpt. It's like, if you're just gonna keep making excuses and doing this shit, just do a fucking general release. Get fucked with this. It's such bullshit, dude.
Well, and with like the Midnight Suns and all that kind of stuff that they've been
I don't know what that
teasing and
means.
stuff. Like, I feel like Robbie Reyes is the logical Ghost Rider to choose.
Oh,
So
I
this,
see.
this
Okay.
should have been like a regular release.
Is that a She-Hulk thing? Is that what you're talking about?
Kind of? I think they're gonna do like a Disney Plus thing on it.
Okay.
It's a whole
Well,
storyline.
It's a team, like a
Yeah.
team.
Isn't that the people that attacked her, or is that someone else?
No, that's the Wrecking Crew.
Oh, okay. You're right. Okay, I
That
got
is
confused.
not
Okay.
the fucking Wrecking Crew.
Midnight Suns is like Morbius, Blade,
Right.
Ghost
Equan,
Rider.
Equan made a good point. $350, and like I said, $30 goes to the actual figure. So $320 for this car, and it's not even a licensed vehicle. It's just something they made up. Like, what am I paying for? I'm not paying for a license here. I'm not paying for you to put Dodge on the side of it. Like, what is this? It's just insulting.
I was saying that you can buy this as a model kit, and you could do the paint apps, you can do everything that he has here in the same fashion. Maybe you don't get like the skull for the shifter and stuff like that, but
You could literally 3D print all of this for pennies on the dollar. You could. This would cost you. You could buy a fucking 3D printer and print this and spend less money. Wow. That's how much this is fucking. Fuck Hasbro. Fuck HasLab. This is such fucking horseshit. You could literally buy a 3D printer on Amazon right now for like $120. The PLA rolls that it'll cost are like, you could literally buy PLA for like $40 a roll on the cheap ends. You could even buy the nicer shit and spend less money than this thing costs. But you could buy all the LEDs yourself. You could literally buy all of this shit and make it yourself, and it would cost you less money. You got to do a little extra work, but dear Lord, like...
I love this, Dean. I love this. When he gets this.
I fucking hate it, dude. Like, Hasbro
know.
does not need you to fund this. Like,
It triggers you when you say HasLab.
Yeah, dude, because it's such fucking horseshit. It's like, people want this. I want people to get this. That's my thing. Like, Eddie fucking loves Ghost Rider, more cosmic Ghost Rider, but he loves Ghost Rider. I don't think Eddie should have to surrender $370 or whatever.
He's not.
He's not going to. But let's just say you really wanted this. You shouldn't have to pay them and then wait 2 years to get it or whatever it is. It's like this should just pop up in stores and Eddie should be able to go grab it. Or, even if he has to
It's
put it
not
in
even
layaway.
that big. Like they claim, like, oh, shelf space and all this. This is not that big. It could
No.
be in a Target or wherever,
Yep.
Walmart
Yeah.
exclusive, whatever you got to do.
So approximate dimensions 18.5 inches long, 7.5 inches wide, and 5.5 inches tall. 20 LEDs, requires 3 AA batteries that are not included. 6 flame trial effects is what they're calling them for tires and tailpipes. 2 brimstone risers for dynamic car display, 4 interchangeable tires, and 1 additional engine to convert into the Engine of Vengeance from Hellfire mode to Street mode. And then the now exclusive Robbie Reyes, a 6-inch figure that was a early bird inspired by the comics. And then we get the first tier at 12,000 backers. We get Mephisto 7-inch figure. The thing that frustrated me the most about the Mephisto is that they specifically say in their description that so many people have been asking for a Mephisto, and then they put it in an exclusive HasLab.
Not only do they put it behind the paywall, but then they put it up behind, well, if your other fellow collectors don't fucking back this shit, you're not getting it. Yeah. So even if you give us the money, it's not good enough. Fuck you. Also, is he wearing skin-colored shoes? Where's his toes at?
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, why do his feet look like
He's got
shoes?
boots.
This is goofy as shit. Do better.
Would you ever go barefoot when it's hot out?
If you're a fucking demon and you live in hell, yes. He's probably made of fire. Like, come on. This is so. Oh my god! Every time they do a HasLab, it just pisses me off to no end. I really hope this thing doesn't get funded, which I hope. I hope literally, and I know I just said I want y'all to have these things, but I hope that none of them succeed, so they stop doing it and just give you the shit you want. Like, there's no reason that none of this stuff should just be in stores. Because, like, honestly, what's the difference between, hey, give us the money now and you got to wait, and it's in stores right now, where's the money?
Because they only
You know
want
what
to
I mean?
make a certain amount. You know? But they
I
probably
mean-
do, if you're going to hit 12,000 backers, so you have
Then-
to make 12,000 units, you know?
Okay, well, then put
They'll
up
probably
a pre-order.
make 20. They
Put up a
probably do
limit-
like 20.
Put up a limited pre-order, like a regular thing. Like, we have 12,000 of these. Be in line and get it, and you pre-order it, and then you have, you know, why do I have to give you the money up front? You've already done all the work. It's not like, at least with the Razor Crest, they were just renders, right? But it's like, okay, but you've done like a lot of legwork already. What am I paying for exactly? The molds? I mean, you're only a fucking multi-billion-dollar company, but sure, let me fucking pay for it up front. It's just fucking horseshit. And I'm sure that there's logical explanations. Like I've never seen anyone in the chat come to their defense. But you know, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not saying I'm fucking, you know, right here. But dear Lord, that pisses me off.
So Absolute Irwin says, just give us a good Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
And this is where we end it, though, guys. I mean, we still got the Patreon read and all that good stuff, but that's all we have for the news. Pretty much a light week. I'm sure tomorrow Hasbro will drop a whole bunch of stuff that'll be in the $40 range. You know, so
Right, dude? And you're gonna have to pay up front next time too, apparently.
But okay, so let's go through our Patreon read. So thank you to all of our Patreons, starting with Sean Fear, Ian CB, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, Quinn Aguirre, King Louie, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, James Coley, Equan, Chris Valencerina, Ben Thomas, Chris Letty, David Jones, Sam Giss, Daminator, Jawab Breda, Thomas Clark, Danny Lee, Deanie Martin, Stephen Krent, Big Fern, King Zachary, Caesar Marquin, Mark Phillips, Lisa Martin Bomowski, Rick D. DeGorio, Everyday Collector, Ricardo Valdez, Jose CZ, Erwin Azucena, The Illustrious Rainer, Alad Morgan, Takathri, Wah. Help me out with this one. Dean, you just say Derek B?
I always say Derek B. Dylan actually pronounced it the other day.
It's
Yeah.
B.S. Siedzinski.
BSC Dzinski. BSC Dzinski. I asked him how to pronounce it, and he's never said anything. So I don't know if that's right or wrong.
Aries Portillo or Portillo. Which one do you say, Dean?
I say Portillo, and Zach
Portillo,
said
that's-
it was correct.
Pablo Meza, Carlos Cerveja, Matt Clevenger, Seth Tucker, CC3PO, Scott Smith, Don Matan, Jimmy James, Stephen Percha, Sean Usby, Scott Bradley, Stephen and Maria Stanley, Eddie Manzanares, Luis Bennett, Chip Perrin, Jimmy Hernandez, Gigi the Judgmental, and
Brenton
Palmer.
Palmer. Bro,
Thank you guys
Michelle-
so much.
Michelle,
I know.
my heart leapt out of my chest when you said this, and I was like, oh, she's talking about Dean Winchester. SMH. Broke my heart. I was like, Michelle.
Does your husband
And-
watch the show?
Poor Michelle. She's like, I just came here to have a good time. Fuck you guys.
Well, that's what Dean's trying to come in.
No.
The October Patreon benefits is going to be the Does Anyone Work sticker with our good old John on there. And then also the Halloween Dean sticker. Dean, who did these? Was it Manny? Or was it you?
No, actually, Victoria. Zach's
Oh,
wife.
that's Victoria.
Yeah.
Okay, these are
I don't know
awesome.
who did the John one, but she did
She did
me as
yours.
a devil.
It reminds
the
me
right
a lot
amount of
of what is it? Not Bill and Ted.
Little
Tenacious
Nicky?
D.
Oh, today's
Yeah.
I am complete.
And then we have our YouTube channel members. Mojo Z78, Absolute Irwin, Test Just One, DK Avenger 702, OMFG Rick, S Beam, Andreas IB, Daminator, Sam Giss, Thomas Clark, Benjamin Hansen, Chris V, Big Ol' Fern, OG Fan, The Pembricas, Mark Pearson, Ben Thomas, Paul Schreiber, Andrew Gibo, CC3PO, Lemur Hernandez, Carlito, CT603, Eddie Mendez, Luke Fredericks, and Sia Dreams. And if you want to become a Patreon, you could start at the Sweet Angel tier with $5 a month. It's going to get you, for $5 a month, it's going to include the sticker sent straight to your door and access to Ox After Dark. And then if you want to be certified crispy at $15 a month, you're going to get a certified crispy certificate on first pledge, assistance with figure fixes by Zach. Message him beforehand, please. See if it's possible. And all benefits of the previous tier international postage will be charged at cost for the certificate. And then if you want to be a What A Guy at $25 a month, What A Guy will get you the What A Guy exclusive Pogs deluxe set on first pledge, doubles of all the stickers we send, and then the benefits of the previous tiers. International postage will be charged at $5 above the cost of the Pogs. And then if you want to be a Patreon or YouTube members, it starts at 99 cents. You'll get the loyalty badges and the emojis to use for the show, and the Peanut Gallery at $2.99, all the previous perks of the tier, and then member shoutouts. And then there are our other shows in the network: Collecting Weekly on Tuesday, After Dark Wednesday, Collecting Weekly Unboxing on Monday with John, OFAC, who switch out with us every other Thursday. You can catch them next week. Bricks and Brews. Dean, do we have a date on that, or is it up in the air?
They just did the last one last Sunday.
Okay,
This
last
past
one last
week.
Sunday.
Yeah, so I don't know about the next one.
And then Collectors Club will be every Friday with John and the crew. Small Talk, you're listening to us now. And then Ringcast, any word on that? Oh, is it gonna be the live OxCon, Dean?
What'd you ask?
The Ringcast, the next one will be the live OxCon version.
Yeah, that should be. I think they're doing it Saturday night. I don't know if it'll be live, but yeah, we're doing
Okay.
it not this weekend, but next weekend for OxCon, baby.
And then what about Live and Let Dice? Where
Live
y'all
and
at
Let
with that?
Dice, I think we're having some scheduling conflicts, but hopefully that'll be back soon because we left on like a fucking crazy cliffhanger. And I'm like, come on, let me play the game. So I'm not too sure on the date there.
And then if you're interested in any of the teas that we have, there's some options here. And that is it, guys. So we appreciate all of you guys tuning in. I think at our highest we had 32 or 37, somewhere around there. So we really appreciate you guys coming out, even though Dylan's beautiful face is not here with his stash on him. So you guys have any shout outs?
Nope.
No? Dean,
Nope.
Brenton?
I
Wait,
got
what'd you say?
Any shout outs?
Let me see.
Shout shout out to just the community in general. We had a rough week, but they turned up. Paul Schreiber with the
Thank you, Paul
$10
Schreiber.
super
$10.
Best network. Paul Schreiber's coming down for HawksCon. I'm excited.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Um,
I can't wait to
Ben-
hang out. Like, this will be
Ben's
my
going
first
for
time being
Rockstar,
there.
right?
yeah, Marco. No, Ben's not coming.
Oh, I
Marco,
thought Ben
Danny,
was going.
Paul. We might meet up with Lane.
Is Lane local or is he coming down?
He's in Austin.
Lane's in Austin.
He's in Austin. Okay.
Yeah, but we also have some San Antonio members, so we kind of set out the bat signal, like, hey, whoever wants to come party, Eddie, if you fucking come down.
October is a shitty month for me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's dude, they picked like the
So
worst
busy.
possible date because I have a wedding on that Saturday, but I have the rehearsal that Friday, so I really only get like 2 days with them. I'm like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna jump out on Saturday when y'all hit up all the shops.
I won't be there. That's the day of the wedding.
The school with the school days going. I mean, we just
Yeah.
get busier and busier, and
Yeah. The wedding's like 10 a.m. to like fucking 10 or 11 p.m. You know, those things are all day. So we need a Zach Wonderland sticker. We actually do. That's not a bad idea.
Look at this guy.
But yeah,
He
anyway,
was
we
closest
had a rough week, and the community kind of stepped up. And
the
let us know.
Oxfather is interjecting here.
Oh, motherfucker! That they was supposed to for the mother. No, he didn't. He really didn't. He added me to the chat after they decided, and I was like, guys. And I'd only been talking about the goddamn wedding for like months, like literally. Been looking forward to it all
Yeah, I've
year.
had all these plans for October for like a year, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah. But anyways, Zacadingus. But dude, we had such a fun stream last night. If you did not watch After Dark, holy shit, it's fucking hilarious. At an hour and 2 minutes is one of the funniest things that's ever happened on the channel. It was hilarious. So shout out Zach. I love that fucking guy. We give each other. I am not even married, Zach. Yeah, even Badfish remembers. Anyway, yeah, shout out to the community. I fucking love you guys. Thanks for jumping on the shows and chatting with us and leaving us nice comments. And I really appreciate it.
Yeah, shout out to all the people in the chat. Thanks for coming out and let me ruin Dylan's show.
You did pretty good, man.
I appreciate it, man. I was pretty confident about it until about 5 minutes
Do we
before we
even
started,
need-
and I was like, "Oh shit, we're about to start."
Do we
but,
even need Dylan back?
hey, I mean, vote in no confidence.
This is how democracy dies. Thunderous applause.
Well, everybody, we
Guys, it's
appreciate
not my
you.
wedding. Sorry. I'm just,
We appreciate all of you, and we will catch you on the next show of Small Talk, the show where we talk about absolutely nothing important, obviously. See you next time, guys.
Bye.
Good night.